with your feet together. Inhale as you bring your arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, arms come down towards your heart center. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Be mindful of keeping your shoulders down and back away from your ears as you lift your arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Starting with your feet together, inhale, arms come up overhead, palms touch. Take a step to your left, toes in, heels slightly out, allowing your right arm to meet your right thigh. Inhale, lift up first, and then as you exhale, push your hips towards the left, reaching up and over with your upper body to the right for half moon with legs apart. Inhale. Exhale, can you push your hips a little bit further, feeling a nice stretch along the inside of your right thigh. Again, you can always gently press your right hand into your right thigh to help you lift up and out of the waistline. Release, palms touch. Allow your left arm to meet your left thigh. Inhale, lift up first, and then as you exhale, push your hips towards the right, reaching up and over to your left. Making sure that your head is in the center of both shoulders, allowing that left ear to come a little bit closer to the left shoulder so you continue that nice lateral stretch from your fingertips down through your right hip. Inhale. Exhale, bumping your hips a little bit further to the right, feeling that nice stretch along the inside of your left thigh, making sure that your toes are facing forward. Inhale. Exhale, release. Arms come down in line with your shoulders. Inhale. As you exhale, pivot forward at the hips, bending your knees slightly, bringing your hands onto your mat for wide leg stretch with forward fold and spine twist. So bringing your left hand in line with the center of your chest. As you inhale, reach your right fingertips up towards the ceiling, allowing your focus to follow your hand if it feels okay on your neck. As you inhale, press down through the left hand. As you exhale, can you twist that right shoulder further back in line with the left? Inhale. Exhale, release. Go on ahead and hang here just a little bit by maybe bringing your head a little closer to the mat. Still keeping a small bend in your knees. Let's go ahead and switch it out now by bringing that right hand in line with the center of your chest first, and then twist up towards the ceiling as you inhale by bringing the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Again, as you inhale, press down through the right hand, and as you exhale, can you get that left shoulder a little further back. Again, taking your focus up with you if it feels good on your neck. If not, you can always just look straight ahead. Release. Reach your arms out to the side. Inhale. Bring your shoulders back over your hips. Soften the left knee. Push off the left foot to bring the left foot over to meet the right. And then as you exhale, your arms will float down by your sides. Coming down onto the floor in table pose. Hands underneath your shoulders for bear plank. So I'm going to ask that you curl your toes under. Inhale. And then as you exhale, lift your knees up off your mat. Softening your elbows slightly, allowing your elbows to point back towards the wall behind you. Inhale. And as you exhale, think of pushing the floor away with your hands, with your toes. If you get tired or if this is difficult for you, you can always just leave your knees on your mat or bring your knees back down towards your mat. If you decide to leave your knees on your mat, just think of pushing down through the knees, the hands, the tops of the feet, and round through your spine. Release by bringing your hips down onto your heels for child's pose. You're welcome to keep your hands out in front of you to help you push your hips further back onto your heels, or just to get a nice stretch through the arms and the shoulders there. Or perhaps bringing your hands beside your hips with the palms facing up towards the ceiling, just letting your shoulders relax forward. Allowing yourself to breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release. Coming back up to a seated position. Coming back up onto all fours and then curling your toes under. Inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips up into down dog. Inhale. Exhale. You want your feet about hip width distance apart here. Hands shoulder width distance apart. Inhale. Exhale. Soften your knees. Walk your hands back towards your feet. And as you inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Starting with your feet together for half moon. Inhale as you bring your arms up overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers, pressing the heels of your palms together. Inhale, lift up first. And as you exhale, bump your hips to your left, reaching up and over to the right. Making sure that your shoulders and your hips are square towards the wall in front of you. Inhale. And as you exhale, press firmly down through both feet and allow your hips to push a little bit further towards the left. Feeling a nice stretch from the left hand all the way down to the left heel. Release. Switching out your grip. Inhale as you lengthen up first, and then as you exhale, pressing the heels of the palms together, reach up and over towards the left, bumping your hips towards the right. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, inhale here. And as you exhale, allow your hips to move further towards the right, keeping the weight even amongst both feet. Gently release. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down towards your heart center. Staying at the center of your mat, shifting your weight into your left leg. Bring your right knee in line with your right hip. Inhale. And as you exhale, extend your right leg by flexing your toes back towards your shin. Inhale. Gently press the knee into the hand. And as you exhale and extend the leg, continue to gently press your knee up into your hand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Release. Release your right foot back behind you. Placing your right heel down at a 45. Walking your left foot a little further out so that you can square your hips towards the wall in front of you for warrior one. Inhale as you reach your arms up overhead. Palms facing towards each other. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, begin to reach forward, trying to keep those arms in line with your ears for standing split. So you can either leave your hands on your mat, framing your left foot, or you can challenge your balance by leaving one hand on the floor and bringing the other hand back behind your left ankle. Inhale, and then as you exhale, push off of your right toes. Begin to lift your heel up towards the ceiling as you flex your right toes down towards the floor, trying to maintain square level hips here. Inhale. Exhale. Also keeping a small bend in your left knee. Inhale. Exhale, release. Placing your foot back down to the floor. Inhale as you reach your arms out in front of you in line with your ears. Go ahead and come up onto the right toes, push off the right toes, step your right foot to meet your left, and as you exhale, your arms float down by your sides. We'll do that all on the other side now, so shifting your weight into your right leg, bend up your left knee to about hip height, inhale. And then as you exhale, gently extend your heel forward as you flex your toes back, inhale. As you exhale, remember to gently still press your knee up into your hand, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you release your left foot back, make sure you place that left heel at about a 45-degree angle and walk your right foot further out so that you can square your hips forward for warrior one. Inhale as you reach your arms up overhead, palms facing towards each other. And then as you exhale, allow your shoulders to just relax down away from your ears. Inhale. And as you exhale, make sure that that right knee is directly over your right ankle. Inhale. As you reach forward, try to keep those arms in line with your ears, placing your hands down on your mat to frame your right foot. Again, you can keep both hands on the mat here or challenge your balance by bringing your right hand behind your right ankle, coming high up onto the left toes. Inhale, and then as you exhale, push off the left toes, lifting your left heel up towards the ceiling as you flex your left toes down towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale, trying to kick that heel up a little bit higher. It's really not important how high the heel goes here, just wanting to feel that nice stretch through the inner thighs. Remember to keep a small bend in your right knee. Inhale. Exhale. Release your left foot down to the floor. Inhale as you reach your arms out in front of you in line with your ears, bringing your shoulders over your hips, coming high up onto the left toes. Soften your left knee, push off your left toes, and bring your left foot to meet your right. Lying down on your backs with your feet flat to the floor, about hip-width distance apart for bridge. Hands beside your hips. Inhale, and then as you exhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. If it feels good on your shoulders, roll over onto one shoulder and then the other and interlace all 10 fingers underneath. If it does not feel good on your shoulders, then just keep your shoulders beside your hips as you initially started the posture. Inhale. And as you exhale, press firmly down through your feet, maybe your hands or that fist, your shoulders. Make sure there's no weight in your neck or your head. Release. Release your hands from underneath. If you had created the fist, and allow your hips to come back down to the floor. Bend one knee at a time into your chest for wind relieving. Grabbing a hold of opposite elbows, your forearms, or maybe just your hands. Making sure that your feet are side by side here. Inhale as you pull your knees into your chest. And then as you exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Feel your spine lengthen on your mat. Inhale and exhale. Release one leg at a time to protect your lower back into Shavasana. Heels together, toes out, palms up towards the ceiling. Bending up both knees. And then placing the soles of your feet together for Reclined Butterfly. Allowing your knees to relax outwards, not forcing them. Inhale. Exhale. Letting your breath and gravity work for you here. Inhale. Exhale. Staying present in the moment. Staying focused on your breath. Before releasing, making sure that you place both feet flat on the floor first to protect your lower back.